the light's chain being tugged. I got up, turned the closet knob, and it went out. I stood on the wire shelf and took the bulb out, placing it gently on top of my stack of shirts. I closed the closet door and got back into bed. I quickly fell to sleep, waking up in a cold sweat. I was breathing heavily as if I had been running, but most of all I was terrified. I started my day normally. I fed Beastie, scooped his litter box and refreshed his water. Suddenly, his stainless steel bowl of food slid across the kitchen and spilled all over the carpet. Beastie hissed and growled as if he could see what took his food from him. I collected the food and placed it back next to his water dish. I calmed him down and gave him some love, waiting to see him start eating before going upstairs to tell my mom. As I explained, we heard Beastie yowl out in terror and his water dish clattered. He ran right to us, soaked as if someone had just poured water all over his tiny dwarf body. I wrapped him in a towel, waiting for him to dry before letting him free. The entire day he stayed with me, curling up next to me and napping when I sat down. The time for bed came and I opened my bedroom door to find all of my Native American pottery, which was gifts from a Native American man I often visited in Ohio, and my other ceramic/glass figures lying on the floor. I confronted my brother and sister about it, but they denied having any involvement. I got everything put back and headed to bed, nervous to be in my room. I fell asleep and had one of the worst nightmares even up to now. There was a blurry figure behind me, but I couldn't move. Got closer, touching my shoulder and then my back. I caught fire and ran from the figure, but I wasn't dying or in pain. I woke up with a sore shoulder and back, getting up to find Beastie watching me. His eyes narrowed and tail swishing in annoyance. As I was undressing in the bathroom to take a shower, I noticed my sore shoulder was red and slightly swollen. I called for my mom, showing her the area and telling her what happened in my dream. She checked my back and found the same type of wound. She had one on her stomach and her lower thigh and had a dream similar to mine, but instead she was being dragged underwater. We moved to the house we live in currently only months after moving in. Nothing else has happened since we moved out.